What up? It's your boy man, and today let's talk about a little something that just been on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Something that it's probably been said, but I ain't said it. So now I'm saying it. Warning, by the way. These are my opinions based on my research, experience, and a little common sense. If you don't like it, just suck my dick. I'm playing. I'm just joking. But for real, like, based off of just research, experiences, going through life, seeing how things work. That's why I'm basing this. Since I was a kid, maybe 12, 13 years old, and my parents and family broke down to me what the Illuminati was, I just always had questions about how in the fuck can a secret society have 1 million videos on YouTube about the secret society? How my entire family could know so much about this secret society, and how all the most well-known people in the world somehow are in this secret society. And then they put these subliminal signs in their movies and music videos and songs, and it's supposed to be a secret, but it don't seem so secret. But now, in my adulthood, living life, observing the world and how money, fame, success, and all that nonsense really works, I think it's all bullshit. No cap. So I've gotten DMs from like random old dudes claiming to be in the Illuminati, and I could get all the fame and success and whatever all I want. But you expect me to believe that this secret society is recruiting people through DMs and old ass men? No. That's a scam. If you ever got hit up by a person on Instagram saying that they are from the Illuminati and they want you to join, it's a scam. Think about it. A secret society, a member of a secret society wants to DM you to join the secret society. Y'all seen Harry Potter. How did he get into Hogwarts or whatever? He got it through the mail. In a nice little envelope that was sealed. If I'm thinking about recruitment to a secret society, that's how I expect to get recruited. A little nice little envelope in some mail, some secretive person and dropped it off. Wasn't even UPS or USPS. Somebody secretive dropped it off. It's nice and sealed. I got pop it and it's a letter. Blah, 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 blah. I don't expect somebody to DM me on Instagram talking about it. But anyways, I went off on a little tangent. But my point this week is to say the theory of the Illuminati is a crutch that broke, weak-minded individuals believed and passed on to discourage themselves and other people from following their dreams, because following your dreams means selling your soul. Which it doesn't. But we're going to talk about it. Now notice, I said broke, weak-minded individuals believe and passed on, not created. I do believe that this idea of fame and fortune only comes with sacrificing your soul to the society was created by an evil rich person who doesn't want the poor to be motivated and elevate themselves and become competition, because poor people make rich people richer. Why would I tell you, like they say, the game is sold, not given? Why would I tell you what it takes to be rich and famous if the only reason I'm rich and famous is because you don't know how to be rich and famous? You are buying into my richness and my famous. I also believe that this narrative is taking a figurative dialect. I don't know if I'm using that right, but it sounds good. And taking it seriously. There is a lot of sacrifice that comes with chasing your dreams. You sacrifice things that others cherish, like parties, clubs, family gatherings, normal functioning relationships. These are things you got to sacrifice to be a successful artist, an entrepreneur, an influencer, or whatever you want to do, YouTuber. You have to also have discipline and sacrifice the normal person's financial desires. You might have to sacrifice buying some new Jordans or buying you a new car, you know what I'm saying, or tricking on that little yag down the street, you hear me? Nah, because you need that money. Because you need that money to put back into your dreams. The belief that celebrities and musicians are sacrificing relatives and friends to be more famous never really made sense to me, because majority of these people were already famous when that person died. Hence why you've written an article or made a video about that person, right? Like, if a normal person, a regular schmegular person who just happened to be an Illuminati, sacrificed one of their relatives to be more famous or be an Illuminati or whatever, you probably wouldn't make a video about them because nobody knows and nobody cares about that person, even though that person sacrificed that person to be more famous and rich, right? You see what I'm saying? Also, the levels within this belief are too blurred. So you're telling me Jeff Bezos, who's worth about $160 billion, and Lil Durk, who I just went with him because they always saying, oh, he sacrificed this person because he wanted to be more famous. He wanted to be the dominant person in this genre, blah, blah, blah. Whose net worth is a minimum. I'm going to say minimum because he always say that they lying. A minimum, at least $4 million. You think they in the exact same little club? That's what you're trying to tell me? I doubt that the most powerful man on the planet, Jeff Bezos, is in the same room, same society, has the same headspace, the same mindset. They even crossing. I can't even picture them crossing paths as a popular street rapper. I don't think he's sliding with Jeff Bezos. Just saying. My biggest issue with the sacrifice, or really majority of the allegations of the rituals of the Illuminati, whatever like that, in general, is normal people have this weird belief that once you're rich and famous, the hardships of life just disappear. And if you happen to lose a loved one or lose money or go to jail or do anything, it's because you either made the Illuminati mad or you trying to elevate in the ranks of Illuminati, which is kind of ignorant when you think about it. Like, okay, this rich, famous person got put into rehab. Oh, the Illuminati must have injected him, made him a addict or something like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be certain things like that where it's just like, oh, this thing happened in this rich person's life, so it must have something to do with this secret society. They must have made him mad and did this and did that. And it's kind of like, okay, so you're just dismissing the mental health and whatever that comes with being rich and famous, because being rich and famous is stressful in itself. So you don't think somebody may have a vice or may have flash outs, so I'm going to jail, or this is happening, or may have a gambling addiction, so now they went broke, or anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're being rich and famous just means you have more money and you have more attention on you. That's all it means. It doesn't mean that people can't die, you can't get sick, you can't be addicted to something, you can't have your own mental issues going on. Broke people, and I use the word broke because it's a mentality, not a financial status, have this mindset that being rich and successful means perfection. You have the biggest house, the fastest car, the beautiful women, nothing can go wrong, when that is not true. Broke people use the term money doesn't buy happiness as a reason for them to stay away from money and financial education because they feel they were happier or they will be happier or they are happier broke. Rich people use the same term, money doesn't buy happiness, but they mean it to say, yes, I have this money and I have these nice things, but it doesn't stop me from losing friends and family, having failed relationships, inner struggles and demons. The money, if anything, makes me more vulnerable to those things because I'm attracting more people. So I'm put into more situations than a regular person. Somebody can steal from me. Somebody can do this. Somebody can do that. For example, someone can just grow up rich. Like they can be rich their whole life. And of course, like what you did, they sold their soul to the devil as a baby. Like, how does that work? But somebody can just grow up rich, you know what I'm saying? And still feel like their life was hard, or still go through normal things, and you know what I'm saying, just go through things that you could just dismiss. A lot of people would just dismiss it like, oh, your dad was a multi-billionaire, I don't care about your struggles. But it's still struggles. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you may not care about their struggles, but it's still struggles. Being rich doesn't make you just immune to issues in life. Their issues may be different from yours, but it's still issues, and they still are people at the end of the day. Money is just money, but these are still people that function, that think, and they heartbeats or whatever, just like you. Their body functions like you. They mind, it may move a little different, but it moves in the same pace as a regular human, if you kind of understand what I'm saying. But anyways, do I believe there's a society of the most powerful people in the world that control certain things that happen in the current world? Yeah, but it's not really a secret. There's literally a meeting with politicians and billionaires called Sun Valley. It's like a little summer camp or something like that. Even though articles try to make it seem like it's secretive, is it really a secret if it's on the internet? And is it really a secret if the most powerful people in the world won't just take it off the internet? Which they can because they own the internet. We're talking about the CEO of Google, which is also over YouTube. We're talking about the CEO of Amazon, CEO of Facebook/Instagram, Meta. And you're telling me they can't just like take certain things off the internet if they don't want it to be out on the internet? Just saying. But to continue, don't believe everything you read, see, or hear. Remember, people can make anything look like anything with enough editing and if they word it correctly. There's people who've grinded majority of their lives, sacrificed so much time and relationships to get where they are. And to get dismissed as, oh, he just sold his soul, that's how he did it, is mad disrespectful. They have some people who worked their entire lives and don't become millionaires or billionaires until their 50s and 60s because of the work they did in their 20s and 30s. You can't say, oh, he sold his soul in his 20s so he could be rich in his 50s. Like, no, that it doesn't make any sense. Something that person sold or something that person did got your attention or got people you know attention or got somebody's attention, usually the normal people, lower class and middle class, and maybe high upper class attention that got this person money going. Jeff Bezos started off selling books. Now he sells everything. But his business model was so good with selling books that when he started selling everything, the money kept rolling in. You have to think about that before you dismiss the same people we worship and give the money and attention to. Remember, people are only as famous as the normal people let them be. Selling your soul to the devil won't make normal people go buy your product or buy your album or buy tickets to your concert. You have to get people to do that. They could put you in commercials and endorsement deals and all stuff like that. But if nobody's rocking with you, nobody's rocking with you. Also, before someone comments all the celebrities that mentioned Illuminati in interviews and all that, I feel like the term Illuminati has become a buzzword that piques the interest and attention of the common man because we believe we ain't supposed to know about it. It's all just a marketing plan, really, to get the attention from normal people, or better yet, it's clout chasing. It's clout chasing. People will just mention or bring it up or make up stories about it because they know that it's going to get the clicks on the internet. If this secret, like I said earlier, if this secret, powerful society really existed, wouldn't all these people that someone's going to mention, talked about them in an interview, wouldn't they be dead? Or wouldn't that interview just not come out? Because they can do that. They can just be like, hey, look, you talked about us. Don't put that interview out or edit out that part that they're talking about. But no, these interviews come out and they have full discussions about this secret society that nobody's supposed to know about. It's this powerful, secretive society. But there's interviews, songs, videos, articles, think pieces, essays, and regular daily dialogue about this society. So this powerful secret society could just live and be available for normal consumption? That makes sense. Comment below if you understand what I'm saying or if you believe, because I kind of believe that some of the things may be true, but I feel like some of those like outrageous things that I kind of mentioned are kind of putting a little extra on it for no apparent reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do believe there's a secret, I wouldn't say a secret side, there's a group that meets together of the most powerful people that do this and that. But I don't think rappers and like entertainers, unless it's these big, powerful entertainers that can actually be in that room, I don't really think as many of them are involved as you think is involved. Like it's really just these multi-billionaires and politicians, really. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the ones that really can do something and have the funds and availability to make changes in the world like what people say everybody else can. You know what I'm saying? But give your opinions down below. Start a little discussion. But that's it for me. I'm out. Too sweet. Deuces.